Vanishing Point, a novel by Keith A. Kenel, 81 of 101. Part 81. Officer Rosenstock fast stepped through a door that bore a no admittance sign, leaving Carla, Suzanne, and Stacy alone in the busy waiting area. "Well, I guess that's one way to give us the slip," Suzanne said of the evanescing officer. "Shall we try the admittance desk?" "Would you go, please?" Carla replied. "I'm just completely frantic here. He's got my baby, he's put this poor girl in the hospital, and it's all my fault." Taking Carla by the shoulders and looking into the young woman's eyes, Suzanne asked, "Do you blame us?" "Blame you?" she asked incredulously. "No, not at all." "Then don't blame yourself," Suzanne said softly. "You are not responsible for the actions of a madman simply because he was your husband and you created a child with him." "He is my husband," Carla said with a heavy, eyes downcast sigh. "And you're right, I suppose. But if I'd left right away—" "But it is we who kept you here. We didn't believe you, or at least we didn't understand the scope of the problem," Suzanne replied. "We didn't understand the depth of the man's evil. If your husband is killing people, he has to be stopped, and now is the time. The police are on this. We are with you. With God's help, we can overcome." "Amen," Carla said softly, her voice cracking with emotion. "Please, Jesus, please protect Skylar and Marty Conan. Please don't let Caleb harm them." "Let me talk to admittance," Suzanne said, patting Carla's hand. "Stacy, would you help Carla find a seat, please?" "Of course," Stacy responded, putting her arm around the diminutive woman's thin, bare shoulders. "Come on," she added, looking around. "Let's find some empty chairs." Carla nodded and mutely accompanied Stacy, the life seemingly leached from her. The waiting room was L-shaped, with the lower part of the L closest to the entrance and receiving desk. The seats closest to receiving were all taken, giving the impression that the closer one sat to receiving, the faster one would receive care. The women walked past people moaning from pain, one with a bloody T-shirt pressed against what was obviously a serious abdominal wound. "Mercy!" Carla said as they crept beyond easy earshot of waiting seekers of patch and palliation. "I hope Sarah's all right. She ain't done nothing wrong." "Here," Stacy said, patting a chair top and handing Carla into the seat. "Sit and I'll get you something to drink. Coffee? Juice?" "Oh, thank you. Just water, please." Stacy left the waiting room, found a nearby vending machine, and bought 3 waters. Turning to leave, her head bounced up and she put another $2 into the machine and purchased a 4th bottle for Manny. Re-entering the waiting room, a chime of beeps erupted from half a dozen phones, including the one in her bag. All around the ER, people checked their screens, whether pausing from a game, an ebook, or merely peering at a previously unwatched screen. Stacy handed Carla water, nodded a welcome to the woman's thank you, and checked her phone. "Whoa," she whispered, looking at her screen. "I guess it's official," she added, handing Carla a water and showing her the Amber Alert message that flashed on her phone. "There's an Amber Alert out for Skylar and Marty. The police are on this, Carla. Maybe you'll finally have resolution." "Yeah, maybe. Let's just hope it ain't final resolution, you know?" "I do. It won't. As you said, God will protect them." "Well, I hope so. I feel like I've let the Lord down so much that maybe I don't deserve his help no more." "Carla," Stacy replied, pulling her chair from its place next to Carla's and turning it at an angle facing her. "If there's one thing that I'm certain of, it's that God neither blames you nor will he abandon you or these 2 little girls." Followed, as if in an afterthought, by, "Or Marty Conan either, for that matter." Carla smiled. "That woman's a piece of work, ain't she?" Stacy smiled back. "No comment." "Well, here you are," Suzanne declared from across the room. "Look what the cat dragged in," she added, pointing a thumb to a dark-haired man with a short, silver-shot beard. "Manny Tasto come to save the day."